2018 Mitsubishi Outlander Review. The good points of Mitsubishi Outlander. Practical design with 5 or 7 seats. Highly efficient plug-in hybrid powertrain. Update for 2019 model year to maintain things current. Should prove a sturdy, reliable machine. The bad points of Mitsubishi Outlander. Rivals less complicated, better to push. PHEV doesn't suit all drivers. Functional cabin doesn't look nice. Significant body roll in corners. The Mitsubishi Outlander hit the industry back in 2013 and, largely because of the petrol-electric plug-in hybrid PHEV version launched under a year later, it's been popular for the Japanese manufacturer. It marked a huge improvement in the previous Outlander, now much sharper looking and, due to its sleeker shape, more aerodynamic. That helps keep fuel and tax bills low since the engines can also work more efficiently. Its competition can be purchased in the form from the Skoda Kodiaq, VW Tiguan Allspace plus the Hyundai Santa Fe. Spacious and versatile Outlander diesel. It is competent both on and off-road, along with the diesel version can accommodate 7 passengers, however the rearmost seats are simply just really for the children. Its engine range includes one 150-horsepower 2.2-liter diesel engine mated with the idea to a 6-speed manual or even an automatic 6-speed gearbox. To improve stability, traction, fuel economy and emissions, Mitsubishi has equipped the Outlander, which has a multi-select 4-wheel drive system. This has 3 modes, 4WD Eco, 4WD Auto and 4WD Lock, so you select a mode while using push-type activate the central console. 4WD Eco can be used when you are driving to scale back fuel consumption, 4WD Auto powers all 4 wheels continuously, and 4WD Lock is advisable used when you're off-road and driving on uneven surfaces. Petrol-electric hybrid choice. In 2014 the Japanese company launched a hybrid version, the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. It uses twin electric motors powered by batteries and also a 2.0-liter petrol motor that both helps recharge the batteries and power to top wheels. The PHEV can even be plugged in to recharge, while using quickest chargers taking 25 minutes to offer 80% on the battery's capacity. Upon launch the Outlander PHEV qualified for that government's plug-in grant of £5,000, and taking that under consideration is priced either exactly like the diesel or near, depending on which trim level is chosen. Ownership cost is compelling, 0 road tax as well as a claimed 148 miles per gallon average. Updated for 2019, Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. During an update in 2018 that Mitsubishi calls the 2019 update, the Outlander PHEV gained a 2.4-liter petrol engine and even more powerful rear electric motor, along that has a raft of other changes, for instance 2 extra drive modes, Sport and Snow, LED headlights along with a touchscreen multimedia system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Driver assistance kit including adaptive cruise control, lane departure monitor and automatic braking can be obtained. Excellent practicality. This version in the Mitsubishi Outlander can be much more practical compared to previous generation. There has been a boost of 80 mm involving the second row and third row hip points, improving legroom, as you move the load space with all the seats. Setup has increased by 50 liters. This takes the burden space to 591 liters. However, on account of the batteries from the PHEV version, you will get 463 liters of load space. It does have a superior 4-wheel drive system, though, and lower costs. The back seats might be folded flat should longer items should be loaded. The verdict. Even in 2018, the Outlander continues to be a serious contender inside the SUV arena. Mitsubishi was ahead on the game using the plug-in hybrid drivetrain, then when retested for your latest WLTP CO2 emissions and fuel economy tests, it remains among the best within the business. We'd urge caution together with the diesel, however, as with no plug-in tech commemorate much less sense within the context of other 7-seat SUVs that happen to be newer, more practical and far better to drive. Mitsubishi Outlander SUV review. Hybrid or diesel options to select. PHEV model drives much better than diesel. Manual gearbox for sale and diesel only. There is usually a choice of Mitsubishi Outlander performance. A buyer can pick from a 150 horsepower 2.2-liter diesel with whether 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic, and for drivers that get average miles or less inside a mix of urban and open roads, the Outlander PHEV hybrid model may appeal. The 121 horsepower hybrid uses twin electric motors powered by rechargeable batteries plus a 2.0-liter petrol engine. Running costs within this version are particularly compelling, also it is not far from the diesel with regards to performance. Mitsubishi Outlander Diesel. From a standing start, the diesel Outlander might get from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 9.7 seconds and also onto a highly regarded speed of 124 miles per hour when mated towards the manual gearbox, or nearly 118 miles per hour together with the automatic gearbox. On the path, the Mitsubishi is competent on many roads as well as motorway speeds. It will make light work of longer journeys. When overtaking on single-lane carriageways, you need to drop the Outlander down a gear or two, but because of the 380 Nm of pulling power, passing slower traffic can be a fairly simple affair. Mitsubishi Outlander Hybrid. The PHEV version launched in 2014 mixes petrol power with electric motors and batteries. The electric motors are powerful enough to supply a claimed array of over 32 miles and push your vehicle to 70 miles per hour plus. With full hybrid power, the auto can hit a premier speed of 106 miles per hour. The advantage in the electric motors really can be felt around town as they quickly propel the Outlander off of the line, which enable it to provide rapid progress through town. The electric power is additionally strong enough to the Outlander to cruise along motorways at 70 miles per hour depending on the quantity of charge within the batteries and or the necessity for more speed to overtake. By way of example, then a petrol engine will start approximately help recharge the batteries or provide more chance to the wheels, or both. The PHEV relies on a fully automated drivetrain system that automatically calculates when to work with electric and or petrol power. There is really a drive selector that engages drive, reverse, neutral or park. You're capable to save electricity for low emission zones, or indeed tell the vehicle to use the engine exclusively prior to the petrol expires. This is completed using buttons for the central console, allows the driving force to have more control with the Outlander's power management. Updated 2019 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. The big news for 2019 would be the inclusion of your larger 2.4-liter petrol engine for the PHEV, with power rising to 135 horsepower and torque to 211 Nm. This means 0.62 miles per hour in 10.5 seconds. A amount of other modifications are actually made towards the updated car, including a more robust rear electric motor and much better battery management. However, it still relies on a technologically advanced transmission and as such could be susceptible to unpleasant noise without worrying about associated acceleration once you hit the throttle pedal too much. In this respect, it performs similarly with a CVT. It's a car best driven slower. The engine's output can even be adapted while using two new drive modes, Sport and Snow. PHEV drives much better than diesel. Four-wheel drive for off-road ability. Updated in 2019 to get a much better drive. Given that it's a serious sizable car, you may be surprised to seek out that the Mitsubishi Outlander's handling is great. Of course there is a serious lot of body lean when you drive it enthusiastically through corners, however you have got to keep in mind that this can be a large car. When driven in the less aggressive fashion, the Outlander is much more than comfortable on long motorway journeys. The only real bad thing is that there exists not enough feedback throughout the steering wheel, but this can be a comfy cruiser rather than a performance model. The Outlander has shed about 100 kilograms of weight, which supports it to convert an in-corner much superior to its predecessor. It boasts a multi-select four-wheel drive system. This should help maintain Outlander in charge whether the trail surface is wet or dry, mainly because it helps improve stability and traction. Fuel usage and emissions will also be reduced at this system, with thanks to the four-wheel drive being disengaged automatically when they are not needed. It's a smart system that's worthwhile, both from your point of safety and improving fuel economy. Handling, 2019 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. As with a number of other sections of this review, the PHEV Outlander differs on the regular diesel model. It has a significant volume of heavy batteries that increase the curb weight, but updates towards the 2019 model have meant it's as good drive an automobile as any other model inside the range. Its electrical all-wheel drive technique is accurate to use torque distribution, meaning it's fairly decent off-road too. A new sport button adjusts the four-wheel drive system for slightly livelier cornering. There's another new snow mode that enables for more slippery conditions. Towing together with the Mitsubishi Outlander. The Outlander's braked towing weight is 2,000 kilograms for your diesel, but 1,500 kilograms to the plug-in hybrid model. Not the prettiest, but comfy and useful. Controls feel too hard-wearing. Multimedia system left lacking. The interior in the Mitsubishi Outlander is really a vast improvement on its predecessor. The plastics are softer to touch, but put this facing a Toyota RAV4 and also you will see how the interior is lacking in quality and appearance, a little cheap. The false aluminium trim running relating to the air vents can be a tad gaudy and does absolutely nothing to raise the appeal with the interior from the Outlander. The high driving position does help to boost visibility, however. We found the 2019 Outlander a lot nicer environment. Quilted leather, decent seats along with a sunroof be really nice here on higher spec versions, as the touchscreen multimedia system was conspicuous by its not enough built-in sat-nav. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, though. PHEV has an extremely quiet drive. Non-adaptive suspension, however, fairly comfy. Supportive seats with a lot of adjustment. In the leading, the Mitsubishi Outlander has high numbers of comfort. The front seats are very well bolstered, although side supports could possibly be bigger, which keeps you constantly in place when cornering. The cabin is a lot more refined as opposed to previous generation. Road, wind and tire noise don't intrude to the cabin too much due to the thicker glass used within the windscreen. Finding the right driving position is straightforward thanks to a wide variety of seat and leader adjustments. The rear from the Outlander offers ample room for passengers over 6 feet tall, and there are 2 seats inside boot of diesel models, though these are generally best for youngsters. This makes the Outlander very useful in the event you have an enormous family or in case you just need the pliability of 7 seats every once in a while. However, the PHEV version only incorporates 5 seats. The ride is compliant and cozy, meaning you'll still feel fairly fresh even with a long motorway journey. Comfort, 2019 Mitsubishi Outlander. The updated 2019 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV can be a very comfortable car. Its ride quality isn't quite as soft as cars furnished with adaptive dampers. Even so, the hybrid system means it might be almost silent for the move. The 2019 update did a lot to further improve the comfort on the Outlander, with suspension and the body shell revisions to really make it a nicer car they are driving. Well-appointed trim levels. Some modern kit lacking. Not many optional extras. Upon launch, the Mitsubishi Outlander equipment levels and trims vary dependent upon whether you went to get a diesel or a plug-in hybrid version PHEV. The diesel version was offered with 7 seats. As you move, the PHEV hybrid version is included with 5. We're looking to learn about the 2019 Outlander's trim structure around July-August 2018, so check back to put those around that point. Standard Mitsubishi Outlander equipment. The Outlander range was divided up into 6 possible trim levels dubbed GX. The range kicked off using the GX1, but this is a commercial-only version without having rear passenger seats and larger load area instead. The GX2 could be the entry-level passenger model and was just available using the diesel engine plus the manual gearbox. This version featured steel wheels, color-coded bumpers, door handles, electrically adjustable door mirrors, auto headlights, rear parking sensors, tire with audio controls, radio with MP3 and iPod compatibility plus USB port. Also coming as standard are climate control, cruise control, height adjustment for front seats and tire adjustable for reach and height. The GX3 was available while using diesel and manual gearbox, or perhaps a petrol and electric motor combination since the PHEV version the GX3H. This model added 18-inch alloy wheels, rear privacy glass, heated and folding side mirrors, auto wipers, Bluetooth cell phone connection, leather controls and gear knob, dual-zone aircon, third-row fold-flat seats and adjustable and fold-flat second-row seats. Step up for the GX4 and GX4H diesel and hybrid versions respectively, and also the extra kit that gets mixed in was a sunroof, xenon headlights with washers, push-button start, rear-view camera, DAB radio, European sat-nav, ST storage device slot, heated leather front seats and electric adjustment for driver's seat. The GX4H got a similar size alloy wheels but also in silver and black roof rails instead of silver. It also secured a mobile smartphone app that controls the remote heating-cooling functions from the car. The top-spec GX4HS only sported hybrid power 2.0-liter petrol engine and twin electric motors, as well as over and higher than the GX4H version got forward collision mitigation system warning system that can intervene if this detects an imminent collision, having an object in front, lane departure warning and adaptive cruise control. Optional Mitsubishi Outlander accessories. The Outlander comes well equipped as standard, however, there are a few accessories that might be added. These include protection packs, mudguards, floor mats, boot tray, and door and sill protectors, parking sensors, Awachi standard fit on GX3 trim or more, tow bar, roof carrier, bike racks, in-car entertainment systems, cargo nets and dog guards. High scores in Euro NCAP crash testing. Some in the latest driver assistance tech. 3 ISOFIX child seat mounting points. Mitsubishi Outlander safety shouldn't be too much of your concern. The previous generation was awarded 4 stars for adult occupant safety in Euro NCAP crash tests. This also version is best of all. The Outlander has scored well in European crash tests. It features a 5-star Euro NCAP rating, including a 100% score due to the safety assist systems. The heavier Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV hybrid version was tested separately and as well scored 5 stars. All models include electronic stability control, which supports you retain control with the vehicle in emergency situations, and front airbags. The 2019 Outlander is provided with adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning and forward collision mitigation systems, in conjunction with blind spot warning and rear cross traffic alert. How many ISOFIX child seat mounting points does the Mitsubishi Outlander have? There are 3 ISOFIX child seat mounting points, 1 on the top seat and 2 for the outer rears, including top tethers. Watch, Mitsubishi Outlander SUV Euro NCAP crash test. Diesel and PHEV differ greatly in connection with this. 5 or 7 seats and corresponding boot sizes. Large car on the whole, yet not too difficult to park. You is only able to have 7 seats with your Outlander in the event you've gone for your non-hybrid diesel version, but despite having 5 seats there's a huge volume of space within the cabin. In 7-seater configuration you'll only realistically get children to the 3rd row, however. There are cubbies and cup holders during the entire cabin, nevertheless the glove box isn't as huge as we were expecting. Unlike many modern rivals, the Outlander doesn't include automatic parking, though you will get cars with acoustic sensors to warn you of objects you can't see. Driver visibility is excellent, though, plus it isn't too difficult to park. The size with the Outlander's boot depends for the version you've picked. With the hybrid there's an exceptionally small penalty in this way due on the batteries, but this can be only equivalent to your wash bag or similar. You'll still easily store most items, along with the rear seats fold down within a 60 hours 40 minutes split in case you need extra room. There's additionally a 35-liter storage box within the boot floor for smaller objects or those you want to hold hidden away. The diesel Outlander gets 7 seats as well as a boot of 178 liters, which isn't massive, but fold your 3rd row of seats down and also you liberate around 913 liters, that's massive. It's 1,608 liters effortlessly, 5 back seats folded away, as much as a small van. In fact, you can purchase a commercial version, if that's of great interest, with rear seats removed and blanked off rear windows.